From the eagle to the people, let's play Ark. Now the reason why I wanted to get this record done is because, as you can see, I am on a comically large floating platform, which is actually a Quetzal. And we are going to go tame some stuff today. I'm going to try and tame an Aliasaur, however you want to pronounce it, and a few dodos because they make good eggs. So, yeah, that's a thing. Give me a quick second here. Now, you guys may occasionally hear talking. I am in a chat room with some other folks that are playing on the server. They are tribe members, so there you go. That'll be fun. And yeah, we're going to tame some dodos up. And yes, I brought the griffin. I also brought my my transmitter as well, which has a couple waverns on it in case things get a little too sketchy. But I brought the griffin as a protection thing, because I noticed last time when I was trying to tame a bear, I had to use the same thing and build basically this platform on the Quetzal to do this. Yeah. I noticed as well that things tend to beat the crap out of everything, and the Quetzal doesn't have that high of damage. So, yeah, he's not great for protecting things. He's more just for moving them. So he's set to passive. All of my dinos are actually set to passive because I don't want them killing what I'm trying to tame. But I did find dodos, and it just happened to be an accident because I was putting a new character in, which we will be playing and recording with. As for right now, Slappy Flappy Chicken is not going to be my main recording, but he is currently what I'm using. So yay! I still think it's hilariously funny how I can put a griffin on a dino's back and this thing can actually carry all of this. Now the foundation and stuff you're looking at, that's all S plus tech foundation, which means that it's you can pick it up and move it. You can hit it with the demo gun and it will revert back to your inventory, which I will be moving base eventually. I started off real close to another guy just to get some materials and everything kind of set up, and now that we're set up, I'm going to need to expand it so I can make room for all the dinos that we're going to get, so we will be moving base eventually. And I'll probably live stream that, to be honest. So I'm going to cut back in with you guys as soon as we get to the area where I'm going to tame some dodos, and I will show you real quick basically where I'm headed. Where that green spot is up at the top of the map where my little arrow is pointing, that's where I'm headed, right to the beach. It's called Viking Beach. And that's kind of where I want to be. And actually I'm close enough that I don't think I'll need to edit this because I talked through most of the other stuff. Now this guy seems really slow when you ride him. He's actually got a plus 130 some odd % movement speed, so he's faster than my regular stuff. That's fun. Yeah. If I'm in the wrong area, then we'll cut edit till I get to the right area, and I'll show you on the map where I'm at. But for right now, we're going to go this route and hope that this works. I apologize for not putting any videos up recently. Been a little busy. Some things happened. Some kids, I guess, thought it'd be fun to vandalize my car. So until that got fixed, I haven't really had a whole lot of time. But yeah. On that note, let's go find us some stuff. Oh, no, I am headed to the wrong area. Okay, I'm going to jump cut until I get to the area. So, I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, seeing how we're coming up on the area, I wanted to take a second and let you know why I have a platform the way it is. One, the stairs, for some reason, don't want to work out. I can't seem to extend it further, so all the dinos I catch kind of just go on the end. And that's whatever, unless they're dodos, then I can just throw them up on the top or something small that I can move. But the reason why we have the platform too is it's actually like a mobile office for me. I've got it set up so that way if I need to build a saddle or something, I can do that right there on the spot rather than having to build a smithy and pick it back up or destroy it or so on and so forth. So I put it on the platform here so we can kind of move forward with that. And I'll show you it when we land. We're getting close, but yeah, that's kind of the fun thing about that. So, and I'm sure you guys aren't going to want to see the whole taming process as far as you as far as it goes. You just kind of knock them out, put food in them, and call it a day. But we probably will be seeing Holy Hot Dog's base here, because I'm flying right over it, and everything is right behind her base, so conveniently. Which I probably could have taken things and put it on the ark and then teleported back, but too lazy for all that, didn't think it through. My bad. Yeah, about that. Things happen. Oh, and if we find a Giga, I'm going to sidetrack off of what this video is supposed to be for, because I do want to get a Giga really badly. Yeah, there's Holy Hot Dog's base. She hasn't finished it, but it's really quite cool. We just unloaded all of her dinos as well, so all of her flyers and stuff are out. She's got really, really colorful dinos compared to me. I do not have that much of the color variation, but I also haven't been playing during all the events that have been going on. So that's a thing. I do have some colorful birds that we were able to breed. And a couple of kangaroos. I don't know their actual name, so I just call them kangaroos because that's what they look like. And we're probably going to park right behind our wall, because if I remember correctly, I saw the Aliosaurs over here, and those were something I wanted to get. So yeah, we're probably going to land soon-ish. Just want to make sure I can see what I'm looking for. Stupid platform makes it so hard to see anything. Oh, and by the way, we're right at the corner of that island up there. Okay, so we got some pteranodons. No Aliosaurus yet. Okay. Let's see. We do want dodos. Dodos give us eggs, which gives us dodo kibble, and dodos crap out a lot of eggs very quickly, so I can make kibble with them very quickly. That's a Gallimimus. That's a giant dead thing. I don't know what that is. What is that? I think it's a Brontosaurus. Which I haven't tamed one of them either yet. I may or may not do that. Aha! There we are. So let's go ahead and land right here, hopefully. You stay put. Hopefully this is the right one. Well then, this might be a lot easier than I thought. That's an alpha. I think we can tame alphas on this server. Yes, that is an Aliosaur.
Get out, you go.
Yo, have a good night. I'm out.
Have a good one.
Later, Butcher. You gotta get in it just
Wait. No. T. Shit.
That's different.
Shit. Shit. Didn't realize that was a thing. Come here. You're coming. And you guys killed it. You're awesome. Thank you. Well, that didn't go as planned. Apparently that button does that. Didn't know that. Okay, you need to park. We will not be using the push to talk again. That freaking sucked. Hi, buddy. I am wearing a tech suit, which allows me to fly a little bit. Not very well. Okay, that was not at all how I had hoped that would go. God dang it. It was an alpha too. Wasted darts. Yeah, I do that a lot. I actually screw up a lot when I don't want to, which sucks.
Apparently you can destroy them too.
Do what?
You can destroy them.
Oh,
You just stay
well,
put.
way to go, buddy.
Didn't mean to.
Don't they get destroyed once you clear them anyways?
Yeah, but like I hit it while hitting some beavers and it just killed it. Like destroyed it.
Oh, so you didn't get any of the shit out of it?
Nope.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is stick some berries on these guys. Split half, and then we'll split that in half again. Now this server here, it does have a setup where you get 10,000 stack. You do pick up extra items, things like that. That's kind of why I like this server a little bit too, because I can do all of this. Did you eat the dodo? You did. Nope. Okay. Okay. So we put the berries on the dodos, get our dodos together. They take fairly no time at all really to tame up, but I'll cut back to it when we have all three of them tamed. So that's a thing. Time to pass up. Okay, so we got 3 out of 4 tamed up here, or 4 out of 4. 4 out of 5. Hang on. 3 out of 4. There we go. Yeah, can't speak today. So we took off follow. We just kind of stuck them on the platform. This guy's going to take a little bit longer because he is a level 570, or she is. And we'll just go ahead and try and find some more dodos here in a moment. Because that's the thing. Tech suits are amazing. If you don't have a server that has tech, I highly suggest moving to one. They're amazing. So we want to split this stack again, split it to half. Dodos like the red berries for some reason. I have no idea why. That's a thing. Okay, that'll be enough to hold you over. You all do not need this many berries. So we want to split that stack half. Split that stack to half. You can have those. See? Already you're laying eggs. The jumping egg. Part of the perks of ending up on top of one of these things. So this guy is the one that we're going to take a second for, so let's see. Oh, we got you, so blink right in the beak. Just 2 shots to get him down. There we go. Now I'm gonna probably tame 10 dodos, give or take. So that's the thing. Like I said, I'm only taming the dodos because they're easy to tame and they lay a lot of eggs very quickly. Okay. So that'll help with my kibble making process. If I can find any more dodos, which probably won't happen. This guy's about to be done. Yay.
We need to update the map on here though.
Okay. Oh, this is metal.
They got the
So I can use
the
that for
map
my
finished
mobile
itself,
inventory.
but the little mini map, all the details on it are missing on that whole section.
Okay. Here we go. This guy should be up.
That must be the 1% they're still working on.
Bing. You got a while. Now this one actually did take some narcotics from me. That's again because it's high level. Now it's going to get a bonus of 203 levels. So instead of being 570, it will be 773, which will be fun. So we'll tame that up and then we'll go find us an Aliasaur and see about that. Can I actually tame you? That'd be cool as hell if I could. Just because I want to see. Put taming food in last item slot to feed. Oh! Well, let's try this. Okay, you don't eat that. What do you eat? What do you eat? Oh! Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. So don't forget where that guy's at. That one's good. I need one of you eventually. Where'd that lizard go? There he is. Wait till it's hungry again. Okay, I think we tamed this guy over here. Nope, we tamed that one. So we tamed you. Cool. Now, wait. Change its behavior. Turn off following. Bring him up on the ramp. Okay, we'll just do this the easy way. There we go. Bing. Drop you there. And now we have our dodos. You hungry again? 3.4%. You're really not worth my time. Well, I don't have a tortoise yet either. So let's go on a taming spree, huh? Boink. Boink. Right in its face hole. You're slow. I got this. I don't know how many things it's going to take to actually tame you, but I got this. Boink. Now you guys produce eggs too, which will be helpful, so I do need to get you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Goodbye, turtle. No, no, no. Stay out of the water. Stay out of the water. Thank you. I hate when they go in the water. Or, you know, eat the berries. That works too. Give you some of that to keep your torpidity up. Are you done yet? No. Fine. There. I'll put you back to sleep. Okay, so this is just basically a taming video. That's kind of what I'm doing today, I guess. Don't have one of you. Did I hit you? No, I did. You're gonna be fun to try to deal with. No, 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 no. God dang it. Why you gotta be this guy to me? Fly. Yeah. Perks of not changing your behavior. I forgot about that. Excuse me, sir. Passive, please. There we go. We want to set you to passive. You're not hungry. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and this time, yeah, I got everything else, and it's all on the arc, so I'll show you that haul when we get back, but I got sidetracked here and found this. So, yeah, we're taming this now, too. It's good times. Sorry, I get sidetracked stupid easy. But once this thing's tamed back up, I'll cut back over to us being at base with everything, and I will show you all of the stuff that we've pulled in today, because I tamed a lot more in between our intermission. So, cool. Lost count. 3 copies, 1 Triceratops. I don't need this up anymore. A bunch of dodo birds, and I actually got this guy here by accident. This dude, I believe it was a Palvis, Access inventory. This is a Perlovia. Perlovia. Yeah, if I can pronounce that. Probably not. I'll need to make saddles to put everybody there, but I'm trying to pull them all apart so I can show you everything that we managed to tame on this trip. This guy is kind of cool, which is funny when you do this. Ah! Okay, this guy's gonna go over here. This one was an accident again. Happened to be near the Perlovia when I did do this, or when I was taming it, so it was like, okay, we'll keep you. You can go here because you're cool. So this is the bird odd job. It actually eats something really funny. It eats kritin for its taming, and it's called an Archaeothroipex. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I pronounce that so wrong. Don't even care. It's a bird. It's cool. I highly doubt it's good for anything other than just having it because you wanted it. So. And generally, I'm not going to use a whole lot of the dinos that I have out in the wild. I'll probably end up using mostly flyers because that seems to be the way that I operate. But yeah. We got the Triceratops. Triceratops is for mutation births, so on and so forth, picking berries, which makes life easier, which I don't even really need to pick them anymore. These guys attacked me, therefore they just got picked up. Which, lamb chops what they eat. So that's a thing. So we got these guys, the compies. I had a 800 one, but something happened. It like died. I don't know. And we got the parasaur. So we got the parasaur, the Triceratops, this guy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dodo birds. So I'm 1 over where I wanted to be. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a pen for them. I'm probably going to stick the pen right out here. Probably like right here. Put a pen, make the dodo birds. So I will do that in another episode. But with that being the case, the Quetzal is great for transporting those if you do not have a proper way of transporting, transmitter anyway, because you can just upload them. And I had completely forgotten about that when I left. I was going to grab another one of these guys, but yeah, after the amount of time it took to tame her, I decided against doing that. So apparently they're not easy to find. So, and the one that popped up was killing some of these guys, and I just happened to end up getting a level 870. Now, your server probably won't have that high of level. I think the level cap goes quite a bit higher on this server. And it's mostly because on this server, I can achieve level 800 if I wanted to. So, it's one of those things. Every server's a little different. But yeah, we got a bunch of dodo birds. A few compies, which I have no idea what to do with. I like the little dude there, and the only thing that I need to get still is still an Aliosaur. We did give up a T-Rex to a tribe member, so that's is what it is. These are the only 2 that I really need anyway. And yes, I gave the armor up with them because they look cool in them, and why not? So these 2, Rhett and Link, are my 2 mutated dinos that I like. And these were the 2 that were originally given to me to start off, and they'll be passed on as new people come in. So we have that, the breeding bay, which I don't think I've really showed you guys my base too much, so before I end this episode, I'll go ahead and do that. Show you what I've got. I've got 2 lightning wyverns, or wyverns, however you want to pronounce them. But the way to get these guys is you have to go steal eggs, and I will show you in another episode how I do that. So this one and this one are male and female, so you can breed them, mutate them. This one is mutated, and you'll see the mutation. If I can get up here, see it now. This is the back of the neck mutation and the underbelly mutated in color. So those 2 got a really cool thing. This one's the original that you hatch from an egg. I've got a lot of things, and I just got rid of one of these 2. This is the flame wyvern. wyvern, whatever you want to call it. This guy's not mutated. He just happens to be one of the original hatches. So he's still of decent level, which is nice. I've got the Quetzal. You all have seen that. And then we've got Smog up here. Smog is the male to the female counterpart down there for the flame wyvern, and they're used for mutating. And I've got the moths that just happened to be in the base at the wrong time, so I didn't know what to do with them, so I tamed them. This is the sleeping room, and all my trophies are in that little box, which there's quite a few. See? Mostly wyverns, because I spend a lot of time killing wyverns. But, yeah. I do have a couple alpha wyvern heads. This one for one, and then the other ones are somewhere in a chest. So, I've killed like 5 of those because you need their milk. This is Momo. This is my little guy, who's literally just a little guy, but if you pick him up and you look at your character, he sits on your shoulder, which is cool. There you go, hang out. This is Private Panda's first tame. This is Aqua. And this is Private Panda's as well. Again, mutated breeding. So that's our first floor. Our third floor with the living area. And this is basically the kitchen area. It had a bit more, but he changed some of the stuff on the server, so some of my things went away. I'll have to rebuild them. This needs to go out to the greenhouse, actually. It's the snail collector. I've got beer here, what is this? Yeah, so we've got beer, we've got some extra residue, I guess. Yep, more beer. So that's a good thing. Beer is useful. It's used in the cauldron where you can make kibble. We got the egg collector over here. The egg collector is pretty cool. It actually just, like it sounds, picks up eggs. So anything that crafts out an egg, it picks it up, and those can go over there. So these two are fertilized. That's what the yellow line means. I don't plan on hatching them, so that's a thing. And yeah, that's those. And you can go outside through this door, which I never use. I just put it there because I thought I'd be entering a lot from that side. This is the S Plus replicator. It's got its own room because I didn't want it just sitting out there. Let's see, did I show you in here? Here's the greenhouse. Oh, I didn't actually show you the main room. So give me a second real quick. Okay, so we've got the main room is basically the work factory. There's a water spigot here, which is in case we get new people, I can fill their stuff up there. These are all work chests. They're all kind of organized between materials. Again, this is building materials type stuff. The smithy, the no durability, which means nothing will break. This is the smithy, and this is your upgrade bench, and this is my tech bench, as well as these guys, the forge, the workbench, and the crafting station. So that's basically what's inside. And then we got the greenhouse, of course. Our greenhouse has every plant you can plant in it. Narco berries, tinto berries, mallow berries or something, citrine, and grass, which I just put in today, which is again used for brewing. I don't know what this is. This is long grass. That's the long grass seed. Okay. So we put in long grass there, and that was today. So that works. And this is basically our greenhouse. The colors are for Cake and Stitches here. Private Panda and myself are blue and purple. And what else did I not show you? Oh, I didn't show you the poison wyverns. Got the poison wyverns over here, both male and female. This one, both of these are bred and mutated, so his wings came out just a tad bit different. And that one as well. So, yeah. I don't care for these guys so much for using them. out in the wild because they have a very weird projectile and it's kind of hard to control. Aside from our haul today, I've got 2 scorpions, male and female. I've got this guy, which I need to get a female to go with him. The kangaroos, which I know are not called kangaroos, but I call them kangaroos because they're just giant kangaroos. And we've got all of our dire wolves, which is 5 of them. And we have 5 because I spent a long time trying to get a male. I think every one of these is a mutated, minus this guy. This is the only one that came out normal. But mutated, mutation, and twins on this one. So those dudes came out pretty cool looking. And we've got our dire bear, which was a hell of a tame the other day. He's not. He's actually a decent level, but I lost a lot of levels on him when I was taming him because I went out with all the materials and a dino stole my materials and another one killed the one that had it on it and it didn't give it to me when I killed it. So I had to tame him with just straight up narcoberries, which was miserable. We got the pigs, or theodons, which have this great passive healing effect, and they will be split up as they go. This was a triplet set that came out of breeding, and all of these guys minus demon are mutated. They are all breeding or breed mutated, which is raptors. And the only reason I did that is because I kept trying to get their levels up, because the server is going to get more difficult as we go on, and I want to make sure that the dinos survive. Now up here is what I love the most about this. This was Private Pandas. It still is Private Pandas, I'm sorry. This is Private Pandas Wyvern, or Wavern. I keep taking it out and leveling it. When we first got it, it was like 300, and now it's 630. It is kind of time consuming to level these guys. I took it up against other Wyverns first, and yeah. I don't know, I think out of all of them though, it is my favorite, just because of the colorations on it. If I could get up on it. There you go, that's a good view. So this guy is quite useful, extremely high damage. I did make sure that was a thing, and a extreme amount of health on him as well. Almost 2 million health and plus 58% melee. Oh, there's another one of the heads from him. And they pick up a lot of everything, as you can see. It's basically everything. But it is incredibly useful if you can get used to the flight. This is mine, and I have not taken Ice Baby out yet because I've been leveling Private Panda or Ice Panda over there. But this one is the one that I got, and this is an egg hatch as well as that. Neither of these are breedable, but I only need 2, and I'm pretty happy with the 2 I have. So female and I believe female. Yep, both females. Now these were all bred and gifted to us. This is Little Eagle. Now if you guys caught any of my live streams, you know darn well that this is the one that I like the most. I use Little Eagle probably the most out of every dino. We've got Cutie, which is Pandas, which is a twin to Baby over here, and these 2 were Panda. She got twins out of that. This is Cake and Stitches. This is obviously Cake Stupid Dinosaur, as he named it, which I wish I could change, but I can't. And then recently we bred the Argentavius, which is these guys. These are, well, they got decent flight speed. I need to get their speed up, their attack up, but they are just pretty and fun to go out on. You cannot shoot your weapon on these guys, unlike these guys where you can. Wyverns are the same way, you can't shoot your weapon off of them. And then I bred all of these. I ended up getting one that was high level and bred it with a really low level and got really lucky getting them out. This is Hyde, and he is 1016. This one's Fire Dash. This one is Fez, and we have Pyro Fox. Yes, everything has some kind of correlation to either a stupid show or something stupid we saw that we found really funny. But yeah, this is basically the base. That's the dino pen. This is the breeding pen, which will be expanded on eventually. I'm currently being lazy and just not going to farm the materials at that point to get everything I need to expand this, but it will take up all the way to here and connect to the house here, having a back door leading to this, where I'll use this area as a pen for dodos or even the rexes or whatever I feel like putting in there. And eventually this will get a paint job to match either the house or the greenhouse. But yeah, I use him just for transporting certain things if I don't have a saddle, because I tend to very conveniently forget to have a saddle most of the time when I go out. But now that I have a transmitter, I kind of feel stupid for getting him. He took, I want to say it was 6 hours I was sitting there through the taming process on him, and on an average server, this thing takes up to 14 hours to tame, if not longer, which is ridiculous. Just like the wyverns, they will grow up in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes here on this server. On regular servers, it takes about 6 days on the official ones, so hence why I don't play on the official ones. That, and you spawn in and everybody kills you, so you never really get a chance to start on the official ones. But yeah, that's my base. That's how it works. And maybe eventually, if you guys are really lucky, I will show you Venom's base, which is literally right over there. And Venom was nice enough to bring me into his server and let me record in it. So before I go doing anything with his stuff, I always try to get his permission. So yeah, that's the base. That's the dino haul we pulled in. I'm gonna go make some saddles for him. Aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you smack the crap out of the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way every time I update, you get pinged with it. And I will see all of you and your beautiful little compy faces in the next video. Bye bye.